Ladies and gentlemen, I am standing outside the courtroom of Judge Moffner. Today, the court is hearing the case of the slanderous sibling. Due to the backward extradition laws of the state of Connecticut, the defendant, John the Snake Dougherty, will be tried in absentia.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
Now in session, the State of California, the County of Los Angeles, the City of Rancho Cucamonga is now in session. The Honorable Judge Mottner presiding. All rise, please.
All rise in the courtroom.
All be seated.
Court will now come to order. Would the court clerk please read the charges against this squirt?
Your Honor, the charges we are bringing today against John the Snake Dougherty are that he is hereby charged in the Superior Court of the State of California, the County of Los Angeles, and the City of Rancho Cucamonga with the following heinous crimes. 1. You've been knowingly and wittingly, at least half-wittingly, an effete snob with regards to your trusting family. 2. You have, without remorse, made unflattering comparisons of your own likeness to that of your poor defenseless son. Fortunately, for your offspring, these comparisons are completely without merit. 3. You have been spotted on several occasions in front of eyewitnesses impersonating a slab of bacon without license. 4. The statute of limitations for illegal ginger ale drinking in the state of Pennsylvania is 30 years. We have reason to believe you are guilty of the same, and through a change of jurisdiction, the state district attorney transfers prosecution to this court. 5. The Connecticut SPCA has asked this court to consider the case of your poor dog Spike, who started life as a Doberman pincer. Then, as the result of cruel psychological dog torture, the mutt eventually evolved into a wimp of a canine, with the final ignominy being renamed Furter. 6. The FBI has reason to believe you are guilty of tampering with interstate mail. In particular, they have evidence of your intercepting a Christmas package bound for the state of Tennessee. That is all, Your Honor.
Do we have any evidence to support these charges?
Shut it off. Uncle John.
All right, go.
Say Uncle John.
By the powers vested in me by the Court of Rancho Cucamonga, I will appoint Mr. Gregory Michael Rowe as attorney for the defense.
Well, he's pretty guilty, but I'll try to get him off.
All right. You're all handpicked, honest, and well paid. Therefore, as we previously discussed, you know this defendant is guilty. All I want you to consider in going over this evidence is that the punishment be equally disgusting as the crimes that will be brought to your attention. As the first witness, I would like to call Marjorie Rowe of Upland, California.
A serious 7.
Zoom in on it.
Oh, you get up, Margie, and say,
Marjorie Rowe, please take the stand. Mrs. Rowe, what is your relationship to the defendant?
he's my brother.
And how long have you known him? I understand you've had experience with your mail being tampered with.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I sent a lovely gift that I had made by myself to my in-laws in Tennessee. How it got to my brother, I have no idea. But in consideration, he rips open the gift, knowing it wasn't for him. Did his get to him? Yes. My in-laws were grateful enough to mail his right on. But no, he has to make fun of all my gift making. Never is he grateful for what I give him. I make his son a lovely blanket, and all he has to do is cut up with all my crafty talents I have. He's just jealous.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Does the defense attorney wish to cross-examine?
Mom, did he really do that?
Yes, Greg. Yes, Greg, he really did.
I'm gonna get, oh, you want, no, look, I got soda.
All right, Mrs. Rowe, you may step down.
You want the soda?
Hang the bomb!
Hey, Jim, could you take it off?
Mr. Prosecutor, call your next witness.
As my next witness, I would like to call Sir Frederick Rowe.
Alright, we're gonna really get hung this time.
I do. Do that next time.
Sir Frederick Rowe, how are you related to the defendant?
I don't think I'm related at all. Wait, yes, he's the brother of my wife. Yes, that's it, the brother of my wife.
And how long have you known the defendant?
I've known the little snob since I married my wife. Yes, that's it, since I married my wife.
Would you say you're in a good position to judge the defendant's character?
I'm sitting down, yes, I'm in a good position.
Then from your current position, could you describe to us the actions and things he's done as an effete snob?
Well, the first thing I noticed when I first met him was that when he talks, his nose is slightly raised. His manner seems to me to be completely consistent with what I consider to be an effete snob, superior in all ways. I would say he's probably the largest snob I've ever met.
I understand he recently sent a communique to the family, sort of like the PLO sends from Israel when they have captured prisoners. Did you notice any of this behavior in that video?
Yes, I did see the video, and I did recognize him, and it was my brother-in-law, John Dougherty. And yes, I did note the aforementioned behavior. He acted extremely snobby, superior, and his nose was indeed tilted in the air.
Good questions, Your Honor.
Would the defense attorney like to cross-examine?
Dad, I don't think his feet is snobby.
Yes, son, they are snobby.
All right, Mr. Rowe, you may step down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Would the prosecuting attorney call his next witness, please?
I would like to call to the stand Eileen Carey.
All right. Look up, Eileen.
Mrs. Carey, how are you related to the defendant?
I'm his sister.
Are you familiar with his facial structure and other appearance?
Yes, I am.
Have you seen his young son?
Yes, I have.
Are you familiar with the facial structure and appearance of his young son?
Yes, I am.
The charge before the defendant today is that he has, without remorse, made unflattering comparisons of his likeness to that of his poor defenseless son.
It's a sin. Okay. That poor baby. He is so sweet. He's clearly a Vodo child. He has the Vodo eyes. Yet he holds that poor infant up to his face and says, "Mirror image, mirror image." But it's just not true. And when we were back there, we took lots of pictures of the baby and Celeste to show and prove that the facial structure and the eyes are clearly Vodo.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
All right, Mrs. Carey. Oh, does the defense attorney have any cross-examination?
Aunt Eileen, does the baby look like Charles de Gaulle?
No, Greg, he does not.